Yo, Win Column family, I am back again, but we gotta hush, be quiet, keep this one to ourselves, okay? This is a sleeper alert, all right? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. My boy Vel, he was on one of our podcasts that a lot of you guys, probably aren't listening to, right? Anyway, he said, check out this guy, JaMycal Hasty. He's a 49ers fan. I said, you know what? I shall. So there is buzz amongst the 49er faithful, right? That this is the guy who will be getting the opportunity to take over from Mostert, not Jerrick McKinnon. This is what people are saying close to the team, So there is some buzz. It's not confirmed. There is buzz. So I want to show you guys this guy's tape, and I want you to shh. See, I normally want everybody sharing my videos. Of course, that's great, right? But look, keep this away from your friends and families and people that's in your fantasy league, because I think this guy is a guy that while you're watching this video, at some point you're probably going to pause it and just pick him up if he's available in your fantasy team. So look, let's get right into it. Let's not do any more talking. I'm going to show you guys the first carry that he received this year. First running carry. It was against the Giants in week 3. And I got excited a little bit right from the beginning of seeing this particular play. Let's take a look, right? Nice little toss. Look at the vision. Look at the vision. Loses his footing a little bit, right? Loses his footing a little bit here, but what I love, just one cut, I'm getting the field, loses the linebacker. I'm not going to let that guy get me, but his footing kind of just gets away from him, so we don't get the big play that I don't think it would have been a big play anyway. It ends up just being 3 yards, but you like it. That's juicy. That's juicy couture. The boy has some juice, and you want to see some juice. I'm going to show it from the end zone angle, of course, right? I like this kid's vision. I think it's something here. I think there's something here, guys. Watch the vision. Boom, boom. To get into that hole, nice little shake. Nice little shake. But he loses his footing. Remember, they were telling us that the turf there in MetLife or whatever it may be, it isn't that great. Maybe it's true. I don't know. But I like that. Okay, so here we go here. Carry number 2. 2nd and 7. Look at this. Boom. I like it. I like it. I like this kid's vision. I like this kid's explosiveness. Just a 4.55 40. Undrafted guy. Only 5'8". Less than 200 pounds. Not the biggest dude, right? But when you talk about a Shanahan scheme, right? I'm doing this video just off excitement of watching the tape. This wasn't even something that I planned, so I don't have stuff written down, but I'm saying all this to say I could rattle off, if you gave me some time, at least 3 or 4 guys who went undrafted and did well in the Shanahan system. One that we can go right off the bat is Raheem Mostert, who's been doing it for the 49ers. If you're telling me that this is the guy going to take boom. If you're telling me that this is the guy who's taking over, possibly taking over, I don't care if he starts. I'm thinking if this guy, he had 9 carries in week 6 when Mostert got hurt in the 3rd quarter, right? Nice juice, man. The kid sees it. He sees it and he goes to get it. I love this cutback. It's a borderline vicious jump cut. Vicious jump cut to find green grass. And then he has more cuts in there for you, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. But I'd be willing to say that if those 9 carries can go to 15 or so, I'd be pretty happy with that. But that's not all. How about JaMycal Hasty's first touch of the game? Split out into the slot, right? Little slant route, little catch. Nothing special, nothing extremely special. But notice that he's there next to the quarterback at the bottom of your screen, okay, just so that you can catch up with it. So that's him splitting out, right? Nothing special, but I like that I know that a linebacker can't defend him, and I like that I know that the 49ers are willing to split him out like this and trust him to make a catch. I know that I like those two things. Let's take a look at week 6 and what he did when he came in for Raheem Mostert. So here we go, week 6. This is Hasty's first touch. It's in the fourth quarter. That's something not to overlook. This is a game that the Niners are up in. They need to win, and they are trusting this kid to give them some juice, and that's what he does. Not all of these runs are big, huge gains, but I want to show you some of the things that I thought really popped out. Check this one out. We're gonna get a guy pulling. We're gonna get the toss. Nice burst. Nice burst. Of course, the hole is big, but a real nice burst right up the field. You like it. Those are what fresh legs do for you. Weeks 4, weeks 5, he didn't see a touch. A lot of explosiveness in this kid, right? And all these folk, nobody can actually get him down, right? I like that. We'll go right into the end zone angle. Find some spots to slow it down. Look at that. Sees it, goes to get it. I like it. I like it. Strong and powerful. Not letting himself be brought down. Look at all the blue jerseys. Still fighting for extra yards. That's a great way to get the ball popped out and get a fumble. But he doesn't, which is good. Nice. Nice. Now here's his second touch of the game. This boy has some wiggle. Watch the wiggle. Ah! Woo! Woo! I like this. I like this kid. I think if you're in a Yahoo league, he's only owned in 15% of those leagues. That's the most popular league in all the land. So in a lot of leagues, it's probably less than that. I think it's far less than that. If you're in like an NFL.com league, I would say go ahead and grab the guy. Look at the wiggles. Look at the wiggles. Look at the wiggles. As you can see, this kid has me excited. I watched a couple plays. I hit pause, and I just went and got him out of free agency, man. I have Jerrick McKinnon on my team. Wasn't going to start him this week anyway. But if Michael Thomas does not play, I'm the kind of guy I take a risk. I might say I'll put JaMycal Hasty out there against New England. One thing to keep in mind is that, you know, this is a similar build to Philip Lindsay, who just ran for 100 yards on New England. Mind you, they were up in that game, so you have the opportunity to run a little bit more. But look at this. Look at how this kid puts a foot in the ground, gets through that hole. Okay, let me give you a little bit of shake. That's the setup so that he can get those extra few yards. That's just setting up your run really well. This is a patient kid with good vision, explosiveness, and fresh legs for a team that likes to run the ball. And here's another run I really liked. Not a huge run, just 4 yards. But what I like about it, stick that foot in the ground and get up there. Stick that foot in the ground. And when you see it from this angle, when you see it from the end zone angle, there's a lot to like about this play. Because what I like to see, he's reading the defense. He sticks that foot in the ground to try to go ahead and get upfield, breaks the tackle of number 58. If there isn't such, if this space in between that tackle and that guard that he's trying to go isn't so muddled, really between the tight end and the tackle, the way it ends up being, if that space isn't so muddled, I think when he sticks this foot, when he sticks that back foot in the ground to cut up field, if you don't have players already on the ground being pancaked, the pancakes actually might have took away what could have been maybe a bigger run. Maybe about 10 to 15 yards is still available after that run. Great cut. Way to stick a foot in the ground and get upfield. I have looked at so many different running backs this year to do these videos for you guys. There is so much stretch zone being run in the NFL, and this is one of the better guys I've seen at reading the offensive line and the defensive line, setting up his runs, being patient, and just showing an ability to stick a foot in the ground and find the holes. But that there's more to come. Now this run right here, is my favorite run that I've seen the kid have. You're talking about just about 11 carries total that I've been able to see, but an impressive 11 carries, no more so than this particular run right here. The vision, the ability to just cut back against the grain. Watch the vision, straight through the hole, no nonsense. I'm getting north and south. I'm going to press the line of scrimmage. I'm going to read the defensive line, and I'm going to find the hole. Look at this, pressing the line of scrimmage, right? Eyes upfield, constantly looking for the cutback lane. Couple nice little cuts. One thing to consider is this kid was had the best 3-cone time of anybody in the combine. So the straight line speed is not special. Him as an athlete in general, probably not super special, but very, very nice short area quickness. Very nice stop and go athlete. Very good patience. Very good vision. Look, sticks that foot in the ground. Takes a couple to get up the field, and boom, I'm just going straight through the hole, right? I love this run. I can see why there is buzz in San Francisco that this may be the guy with Raheem Mostert out. We have to consider some of the realistic things about this, though. Jerrick McKinnon will still get touches, okay? We're talking about Deebo Samuel. He'll still get some touches. They like to actually hand him the ball and use him as a running back sometimes. So as far as this guy dominating touches, that's not the way that San Francisco plays. But after New England just gave up some rushing yards and have been doing it pretty much for the majority of the year, this is a guy to take a look at. And if we're talking about Mostert being out with a high ankle sprain, sometimes that can last 4-6 weeks. You're talking about a guy who can be really useful for your fantasy team in that period if he does run away with the carries that he gets, no pun intended. Okay, so in reality, everything is not sunshine and rainbows. This is not the biggest straight line athlete. I show you guys this play so that you can see Aaron Donald is able to get him on the edge, right? On this toss. It's not as if that this is a play that the defense isn't on, but I just think that that's somewhat significant that, you know, even though we all know that Aaron Donald is a special athlete, we do have to consider that this guy isn't going to beat you with pure speed. I think the runs that the 49ers and Kyle Shanahan dials up, where he's able to create cutback lanes in the stretch zone, I think that's perfect for this kid. I think the tosses, things of that nature, have not been great from what I've seen, but there's not a whole lot of that in the first place. So just keep that in mind. But with that being said, go ahead, try to grab this guy out of free agency, because I think it's extremely possible that when we go into the following week, this could be a kid that everybody's trying to get on the waiver wire if he does do what the buzz is that he will do in San Francisco, which is be that guy for first and second downs. Again, I want to make another point on McKinnon. I looked at some McKinnon carries from this particular week. He had kind of a goofy fumble. You know, this is a guy with multiple knee injuries. He doesn't look extremely explosive, right? He had 9 touches, 4 of which were on third down. 3 of those 4 were catches. So I think that's kind of the obvious evidence that McKinnon will be involved on third downs. Like I said, Deebo Samuel likely to be involved on a couple of carries. It's not like, you know, we can expect him to get 10. I think that would be, you know, obviously a little crazy. So no, is this the answer to will he dominate the carries? Is most likely no, but I'm liking the tape. I wanted to share it with you guys. Hopefully this helps you out, and just keep it on the low, right? If you like the video, like the video. If you're feeling the vibe, please subscribe. And with that being said, man, I'm out.